In the year 627 CE, a shadow fell upon Medina, the city of the Prophet Muhammad and his followers. The Quraysh, a powerful tribe from Mecca, had gathered a massive army. They were determined to crush the Muslims and extinguish the fledgling faith of Islam. The Quraysh had good reason to be confident. They were numerous, well-equipped and battle-hardened. Their army included skilled warriors, cavalry and even elephants. The Muslims, by contrast, were outnumbered and outmatched. The threat to Medina was very real. The Muslims had to prepare for a desperate fight for their survival. The very future of Islam was at stake. The Quraysh had a long-standing rivalry with the Muslims. They opposed Muhammad's teachings and saw the growing Muslim community as a threat to their power and prestige. Previous battles between the Muslims and the Quraysh had resulted in losses for both sides. However, the scale of the Quraysh mobilization for this attack on Medina was unprecedented. They were determined to end the conflict once and for all. As the Quraysh army approached Medina, the Muslims knew that this battle would be different. They were facing an enemy who seemed invincible. Faced with overwhelming odds, the Prophet Muhammad decided on a daring and innovative strategy. He would build a trench around Medina, a defensive barrier that would exploit the Quraysh's cavalry advantage. The trench was a massive undertaking. It was dug by hand, with the Muslims working tirelessly day and night. The Prophet Muhammad himself participated in the digging, inspiring his followers with his determination. The trench proved to be a stroke of genius. When the Quraysh arrived, they were surprised and dismayed by this unexpected obstacle. Their cavalry was effectively neutralized, and they were forced to lay siege to Medina. The siege of Medina lasted for several weeks. The Quraysh tried various tactics to overcome the trench, but the Muslims defended their position with great courage and tenacity. Eventually, the Quraysh's morale began to waver. The turning point came when a fierce sandstorm blew into the Quraysh camp, wreaking havoc and causing great discomfort. Seeing this as a sign of divine disfavor, the Quraysh decided to abandon the siege and return to Mecca. The Battle of the Trench was a decisive victory for the Muslims. It marked a turning point in the early history of Islam. The victory not only secured Medina but also greatly enhanced the Prophet Muhammad's prestige and the reputation of the Muslim community.